Hello there. Welcome to Diamond Lady TV. If you are on YouTube, hello to you. So we're only trying YouTube out today. I am not sure how this is going to work, but we are live on Facebook on Diamond Lady TV. So if you can join us there, that will be fab. But if you can't and you're joining us on YouTube, that is also okay. That is perfect. So we're having a bit of technical issues here and there with my amazing guests today. So I think I'll be playing a bit of music here and there. But hang on, I'm going to go live on Facebook and then get myself sorted on there as well. Okay, let's see how things are going here. All right, we're only trying it out on YouTube for the first time, so I'm not too sure how this is going to go. Honestly, is I hope it goes well. If you're on YouTube, just hang on. I'll put it on mute for a few seconds and then playing some music whilst we wait on our guest to sort things out. So tonight is all about starting business with little money, and this is the part two of it. If you haven't seen the part one already, then just don't worry, it is here on Facebook, and if you're on YouTube, we're going to put the part one on there soon. There are people who are not on Facebook, so they don't get to see this. So tonight we are doing the live on YouTube as well. That is Diamond Lady TV. But what it is you will not see our guest on YouTube, but you can see our guest on Facebook. Once this whole thing is done on Facebook, we are going to try and copy all those and then leave it on YouTube for people to see who our guest is as well. It's very important, isn't it? I will be doing a lot of controlling here and there. So hang on. I will get a few music going whilst we wait for our guest to come on, okay? Just enjoy yourself. Just a bit of Ghanaian music. I don't look like what I have been through. You turned my pit into a well. So the essence of my praise is centered on your grace. Adom, yeah. Been through a lot, but grace sustained me. Grace sustained can testify. Yes, I don't. Oh, hey, hey, hey. Just before we start the program, we are just having a bit of music. Okay. Hey, I don't. Just enjoy this music with me today. I don't. Hey, yes. Nyami, eya dumontini etiasia of my life. Yay! The essence of my praise and my life. Hey, I don't. Oh, God has changed my story, you know. Yes. You have changed my story. Protocol breaker, you made a way. You turned my morning into dancing. It is you and just your grace. Could not have made it without you. Yay! Could not have sailed through without you. Your love and kindness, grace and mercy brought me through. So the essence of my praise is centered on your grace. I don't. Could not have made it without you. Yes. Could not have sailed through without you. But by your loving kindness and grace and mercy brought me through. So the essence of my faith is centered on your grace. I don't. Hey, yes. I don't know, yes. The essence of my praise. I don't. Yummy. I don't want. Yay. The essence of my praise. I don't. Yay. We just waiting on our guests to sort the network out. Yes, we're having a bit of network issues, so hopefully it's going to be sorted and then we can get going. Okay, so just enjoy these few songs with me today, and I'm so grateful for today. Honestly, I am so grateful for today. I feel so blessed to be here today and hope you are also blessed to be here with us today. So, as we wait for our guests to come on for us to continue this whole topic about starting business with small money, let's just keep on enjoying these few music. That's all. I want us to enjoy this music tonight before we start this whole thing. Yes, let's just listen to this music from Travis Green, and I like this music, and it is Nara. So Nara. Well, our guest is on there. Um, let's just try this with my guests. Hopefully, it works. So just give me a second. Just enjoy this music, okay? As our guest gets ready to come in. Much for me. I cannot tell it all. Naraekemeo. If I had 10,000 tongues, it still wouldn't be enough. Yes, Narekemeo. Do nothing every Narekemeo. Narekemeo. What shall I render unto Jehovah? For he has done so very much for me. What shall I render to Jehovah? For he has done so very much for me. Render, what shall I render to Jehovah? For he has done so very much for me. Yes, yeah, we are just waiting on the guest because it looks like there's a few technical issues here and there, and well, I can't wait for this program to start. I don't know what is happening with the network tonight, but hopefully, I hope the network on the other side works for our guest tonight. I don't know, just a few technical issues. I think at his end. So please bear with us whilst we wait on the guest to try and connect. Just enjoy this music with me. Narekemeo, Hello, my guest. Can you hear me? Yes, I can. Is it working? Oh, okay. Well, I am pleased to have you here with me tonight. Hello, everyone. Welcome once again to Diamond Lady TV. And yes, fingers crossed, our guest, his network looks like it's been fixed now, and I hope you're all ready for tonight. We are going to continue with the starting your business with little money. This is the part 2 of it. So we've got our guests who is in the name of Mr. Godwin Edu Afol. You can also call him God Afol. And if you'd like to follow him on Instagram, we will be so pleased if you do, because he is on Instagram and his handle on Instagram is God-Afol. You can see it on the banner. I have left it down there. You can also follow Diamond Lady TV on Instagram as well. So today's topic, it is part 2 of starting business, okay, with little money. Hello, God. Welcome once again. And I'm glad to have you here.
Yes, great. How are you? Today's your birthday.
Oh, please. Yes, it's another year, but I'm trying to hide away. I'm trying to avoid it because I have decided not to count last year and this year as part of my age. I have taken away 2 years from my age. I don't want to grow old anymore. All because of the COVID. So I'm just hiding away from my birthday, actually. But I'm grateful to be alive, though.
So the same goes for you. When I said I go backwards, people didn't quite understand.
Yes,
when
I know.
Young, you want to grow. When you start growing, you want to look younger.
Of course, definitely. It's all about looking after yourself, and the healthy bit, isn't it? It's very necessary. Yes, just before we start this tonight, I would like to just give a bit of shout out to our people who are supporting and sponsoring us. So we've got Saint Maya Dry Line Limited, and they are the leading name in taping and jointing, and also Drywall Solutions, and they are based in England. I think they are almost based in Ghana as well. Then we've also got Hetty's Mother Care. If you want everything Mother Care in Ghana, contact them, and they are at East Legon near American House. Their information will be running down on the banner. We've got Mama Z European Shop for keto products and groceries. Contact them as well if you're looking for keto products and groceries. It's up to you if you want to do keto. We also have Family Affair Ghana, where they do a lot of personal shopping for people from abroad, and they send it all the way to Ghana. So they also sell a lot of clothing and accessories as well. You can contact them on Instagram, and their details will be running down the banner. I will leave it here, and I'll talk about the rest of the sponsors a bit later. So welcome again, God Afol, and without talking too much, we are going to go for the part 2 of our program. If you haven't listened to the part 1, please check it out on here on Facebook, or check it out later on YouTube. And I just want to say hello to people who are on YouTube. I know you can't see our guest, but the video will be posted later. So without much ado, I will leave it for you to continue from where we got to last time, all about starting small business.
All right, thank you very much. I think last week was really was quite interesting.
Very.
It was actually said, and people were following. And
yes.
I told you this topic basically needs a lot of time, so we did quite good last week.
Yes.
Yes. So before I get started, being a teacher, being a lecturer, I would love to basically do a recap. So let me do a small recap of what we did last week. Yes.
Good idea.
Yes. Last week we were trying to prove that you can do something with little money. If you want to start a business and you haven't got much, you can still do something. I went through the 6 resources, your 6 M's, and we realized that, yes, if you haven't got money is one of your resources. If you haven't got the materials, haven't got machines, you still have some other important, essential 3 M's that can get you started. So we talked about the mind, we talked about manpower, getting help from people. We also talked about your moving time. Using your time well, investing your time and not wasting it. Mm-hmm. So we talked about that last week. We also talked about the principles. If you want to start a business with little money, you need some principles. So remember, I gave you some mnemonics. If you remember, we also talked about processes. And one key element of the process was understanding. Before you get started, you need to understand. So understanding is very, very important. You need to know everything about whatever you want to do. And there's a principle that says you need to be curious. So curiosity, you need to learn and understand everything about your business before you get started. All right. We also talked about the works, the 4 types of works that you have to put in or tap into. We talked about somatic works, which has to do with your physical, which basically have to do with your physical works. We also talked about noetic works, which basically have to do with your mental works, and we also talked about hoipolar works, getting help from people. We also talked about divine works, getting help from above. So it's all about you looking within, looking around you, and looking up for help, and once you have that mindset, you should be able to start your business with little money. We also gave some examples of people who have actually done it with little money and how they did it, and some of the principles that we talked about came to fore, it started showing, so today we'll be giving more examples. So today the main attention will be on the other bit of the processes, okay? We'll also see some of the important principles. So I'll be giving you 3 important principles, to add to what you already have, and we'll also be talking about some formulae for business. Remember last week we talked about some formulae, so today I'll be giving you some formulae for business, and if you can apply that, it will basically help you. So this is not meant for those who want to start business with little money, but also for those who are already in the business, and looking to know what to do to sustain their business and become a pillar in their industry. Okay, so we'll be also throwing some examples. People who have actually done it, will give you some more other examples to make you know you can also do it. If other people have done it with little money, you can also do it. One thing we need to know is the successful people that we see, that we always look at and admire, many of them, about 90% of them started with little money. They started small. And there's prudence in starting small, so that when you make mistakes, you haven't got much to lose. You can learn all your lessons and, use them as blessings to improve. So it's always better to start small. So if you have got that little money, don't be scared. You can also do it. Before I come to all these things that we're talking about today, I want to say this, and this is basically a major takeaway for the day. All right? So it's not about the money. It's all about definiteness of the idea. It's all about value. So if you want to start a business, it's not just about the money. For me, it has little to do with the money. It has more to do with the value, what you have in your hand, how valuable your product is, how valuable the idea is. So if you have a bankable idea, money is never a problem. So if the idea is that clean cut, if the idea is that clear cut, if the idea is valuable, if the idea is bankable, if your product is marketable, money is never a problem. So that is something you need to think about. Look at your product again, look at your idea again, look at what you have again, and see what you can do to make it valuable. See what you can do to add value to what you have. See what you can do to make it bankable. So that's how come last week we said you need to try something out. Because you can put all these things in your business plan. It says everything about your idea, but it's not something that has been tried before. And this is something you need to know. Many angel investors are moving away from, getting into a business that has not been tried before. They want to see a business that has been tried before, even if it failed. You know, they want people who have actually started something. Because when you fail, means you've learned some lessons, you know, and you've gained some experience. You are better than somebody with, you know, a bankable idea sitting in business plans that basically hasn't been tried out before. So you need to start first. Start with you. So you have an idea, you believe in an idea, you need to start it first. Try and do something. You know, we talked about prototype last week. You need to try and have a prototype. So try it out. Show something valuable. That's all it takes. Try it out. Show something valuable. Last week you showed us some buffalo. You know, good idea. You know, I believe she started small. Well, I think it's she, obviously. Started small. You know, now she has a product. It's concrete now. Everybody can see it. You know, she's added some magnetism to the product. It attracts now.
Yes.
If she wants to blow it out, it's all easy. If she wants to basically expand it, it's all easy because people have seen what she is actually talking about. They've seen the product, you know. Possible. All you have to do is to use your 3 M's. Go to your idea every day. Visit your idea every day. And you know what happens when you try the idea out? I always say this, when the idea is in your head, it's a little down. But when you bring it on paper, it gets bright. And when you start doing it, it gets all brighter. You know, so the idea sits in your head. You bring on paper into your business plan. When you start doing it, to try something small, you get to understand it better and you get to improve it. Then it becomes a valuable idea. You know, you have a valuable product out of the idea. And if people can see that product, they'll be ready to invest. Now they can see something, try it and test it. You know, so that's something to get started with. Now let's come back to our principles. Okay, we want to start an idea with little money. We know we have to come out with something valuable, so we have to also try something out. And as we go in, we need something called grit. GRITS. Grit. Today I wrote something. The journey, the success journey wouldn't be easy. It wouldn't be all rosy. It won't be all rosy. But you definitely have your season if you maintain the right reasons. You know, so yes, let's admit it's not easy to start a business with little money. It won't be all rosy. But if you basically maintain the right reasons, you definitely have your season. You know, that's how come we talked about patience, you know. So grit is also something that you need. Grit means fortitude and determination.
Okay.
Fortitude is strength of the mind. You know, strength of the mind, determination. So you need grit. And somebody said, you know, to be successful is all about grit and not grades. Not the grades you had in school. You know, so when you come out with first class and all that, we are happy. You think once you have first class sitting on your CV or on your certificate, success is guaranteed. No, it takes something called grit. It takes something called grit, fortitude, and determination to be successful. So if you want to start a business, no, grit is something you need to embrace. Grit is something you need to embrace. Determination will bring perseverance. Determination will bring persistence, to keep going all the time. And fortitude will show the strength of the mind, how strong you are in the mind. It's very, very important. I'll take some time and talk about the mind, because that is your weapon. If you are starting something without money, that's your weapon. And let's know there's great things were achieved where limitations were greatest. Noble great things. So I'm thinking the COVID will introduce super great things, because it will make people start to think. It will make people start to think. The university I lecture for, now we're doing hybrid. We never thought hybrid, but it's possible now. So you do 3 weeks face-to-face in-person lecture. You do 2 weeks online. It's possible. So now it's easy, You don't do face-to-face all the time. You push all the class online, to reduce the number of times you have to do face-to-face. That is COVID getting us to think. So whenever you have limitations, I think limitation should be your friend. Whenever you have limitations, it's an opportunity to think, to use your greatest weapon. So if you have little money, it's an opportunity to use your greatest weapon, which is your mind. So we can do it. So we need grit. It's very, very important. We need grit. We need fortitude and determination. We also need something called consecration. Consecration came from the word cross.
Okay.
There's a Bible phrase that says, if you desire after me, you need to pick up your cross and follow me. So whatever you desire after, you need to pick up your cross and follow it, and you will get it. So consecration means you are ready to bury yourself into it. You are ready to just tie yourself to the cross. You're not going back. So you need to believe in your idea and show strong consecration for your idea. You're not giving up. You're not quitting. Somebody said, winners
never quit.
Never.
Yes.
Quitters
never win.
Now we just say this all the time, but there's some serious ingredient in it. So if you're a winner, or if you want to win, you should never quit. I believe the principle of trying. If you keep trying all the time, you will get it. Remember we also said that you need to, less gives more. Less means more and less gives more. So if you have less, it means you need to put in extra effort. There's a law that says how much you put in is basically how much you get out. It's called the law of compensation. So you need to put in more to get more out. So you need to put in more effort, extra, to get more out. There's a law called law of extra or law of overcompensation. Law of overcompensation. So for people with little, I would recommend the law of overcompensation for them. It means they have to do extra. They have to do more. I'll be also talking about disease of attitude and things that we need to shy away from to get what we actually want from life, to make sure our business becomes successful. So we're talking about that one as well. Yes. So 3 things. I've given you 2: grit, consecration. I want to give you the last one principle to add to what I gave you last week. Daring.
You've got to be daring. Okay.
Daring, boldness. Another word is hardihood. That's my favorite. Hardihood. So you need hardihood. Another word is hardiness. So you need to be hard. You need to be bold. You need to be hard. You need to be bold. I don't know whether last week we talked about this, the sex equation. There's a part that says you need to be hard. Be hard. Because some people would say you are growing a bamboo tree. It will take a long time for it to spring up. And some people will laugh at you, and you need to be hard. So you need that daring, you need that boldness, you need that hardihood, you need that hardiness. So you need to be hard. No matter what happens, you are not going back because you have shown consecration. You are showing grit. You are showing consistency, and you have all the patience, and you are showing faith. So if you have this mindset, obviously you'll be successful. Now let me throw this one in as well. I say this: negative thinking breeds negative results. Negative thinking breeds negative results. Positive thinking begets positive results. So if you are looking for positive results, try to free your mind of negative thinking and embrace positive thinking. I know it's difficult. You start, you fail, but know you can still do it. Still be positive, still remain positive. And the light will start to shine. You still need to be positive, So let's keep that positive mindset all the time. And let's know this: what we are now and what we will become be the result of how we think. So whatever we think about defines us. That is deep, but we tend to, downplay it. It's very deep. We are basically what we think about.
Yes.
We become what we think about. The Bible even talks about it. As a man thinks in his heart, so is he.
Or is his actions, yes.
Very, very deep. And the greatest teacher also tell you, as you believe, so will be done unto you. So if you believe, that is what will be done for you. As you have believed, that is exactly what will be done for you. That's how come the greatest teacher all the time will ask you, do you believe? Before great things will actually happen. So you need to believe in the idea. Believe in the idea. And know, yes, it might not just come, all blown out, right from day one. But know this: as I jump on this and try step by step, steadily, the idea will will become brighter, will keep being well defined. Definition of your business or idea is a continuous process. So as you are moving, you get more understanding. So you need to keep this mind in. So as you are moving, you get more understanding, and the light will get brighter and brighter and brighter. So when you start and it's all dark, still not be scared. Do not despair. Just believe in the idea and just keep showing your principles. These are principles other successful people use to basically achieve a giant business. The Centennials, people have actually established business over 100 years. They stuck to their guns. They showed all these principles. So don't think, I started, and yes, as soon as I start, it has to, grow into a giant tree. No, it has to take time to build all the roots. So have that very, very important. That's how come you need to have your long-term
goals. Yes.
And have your medium-term goal, and have your short-term goal. For me, if you start a business, the short-term goal is you. You have to make it happen. You need to strive and push harder to achieve your short-term goal. Let people see what you've actually achieved. Now, people will jump onto it to help you achieve your medium-term goal. and you have a lot of people coming in, even begging you to help you achieve your long-term goal.
Yes, yes. Before you go on, let me just cut in quickly and just say welcome to all those who are watching. So on Facebook, we've got Josie, we've got Monica, we've got Nanaya, Juliet, Maggie, we've got Suleiman, so many people. We've got Beatrice as well watching. I'll just read a bit of what has been written. So Josie says, happy birthday to you, Diamond Lady. Thank you. And we've got happy birthday to you, Diamond Lady from Nanaya. And we've also got, it looks like a lot of shout out to me for my birthday. But I'm going to read this one from Maggie, which says super chat. So she's loving it and all other people are loving it. So we've got Juliet who says, bless you bountifully. Then we've got Maggie again saying, determination is key, and Pat, that is true. Before we go ahead, I would like to mention to you all, if you ever want to advertise with us, you are welcome to advertise with us. Just drop us a message through Diamond Lady Show or Diamond Lady TV, and then we will tell you how to go about it. Then today we've got the following people sponsoring us. So we've got Sister Eat Fit Lose. If you ever want to go on a healthy lifestyle journey, just go and join them on Facebook. So it's Sister Eat Fit Lose. Then we've also got Sister United, that is producing a whole lot. At the moment, what they've got going is the Puff Puff mix that is Buff Roads. Okay, if you're a Ghanaian, you definitely know about Buff Roads. If you're a Nigerian, you know about Buff Roads as well. That is going so well here in England. And now they're selling in Ghana as well. So if you're looking to buy in Ghana, if you're looking to be selling in quantity as well, contact Family Affair Ghana. So they are on Instagram, it's Family Affair _GH. And their contact details will be running down on the banner. So we've got Hetty's Mother Care. If you're looking for everything mother care, they are based in Accra at East Legon American House. And we've got Mama Z European Shop. We've got Saint Maya Dry Lining. And if you want to follow our guest on Instagram, I have his information on the banner as well. So we've got God Affle, and he is on Instagram. You can go and follow him and then get more information and more insights from him. Then you can also follow Diamond Lady TV on Instagram as well. So yeah, we're listening to what he's telling us today, and there's so much we are taking from him today. I know that time is the best teacher, and he's definitely spending some time with us and giving us all this information. If you're on YouTube, thank you for watching us on YouTube. We'll put the whole full video on YouTube later. So, God, what is it that you're going to add to all these? So we've learned about grits. We've learned about the concentration. Then we've got the daring, which is the boldness, you said. Yes, so, well, I'm ready to learn more. Let's just go ahead with it then.
All right, that's fine. So we added some more principles. Now let me get to formulas for business, or formally for business. One of them I called, I think 3 days ago, going through my business, I got to know this. The THA formula. Okay, last week we talked about the QQMA formula. Do you remember? Quality, quantity, mental attitude. So I have this formula as well called the THA formula, which means think hybrid, think agile. Okay, think hybrid, think agile. Now, you starting a new business means you need to have something unique. Value is very, very important. So remember last week I said it has to be a worthy idea, not necessarily a popular idea. So make sure your idea is worthy and unique, and not just following everybody. So there should be something unique about your idea. And I said the mind looks for new things all the time, and people look for new things all the time. We get tired with old things. We always want to see new things. So make sure you have something unique about your product. Now, even when you go for these entrepreneurship programs, I was under one of the programs. We want to see uniqueness. So the first question, one of the most important questions that we'll throw at you is, what is unique about your product? What is unique about your business? If you haven't got anything unique, we just turn you away, So you need to have something unique about your product. That's thinking hybrid. So see how you can basically be artistic, creative, to come out with something unique is very, very important. So make sure there's something unique about your product. The other bit is agile. Agile is all about speed. There's a phrase that says, be wise as the serpent, isn't it? And if you want to learn from the serpent, the devil, one thing you learn from the serpent, the devil, is swiftness. Very swift, very fast, very quick. So you need to also be fast and have that speed. It's very, very important. Speed of delivery is very, very important. So you need to be agile and be ready to adapt to changes. So COVID, I know, has actually slapped a lot of businesses in their face, but those who are agile will adapt quickly. That's agility. Will have the speed to adapt quickly and still be in business. Those who are slow to adapt will be still, having issues. So agility is something you need to have. Let me also say this: to get all these things, especially the agility, there's a discipline called project management. That's also something many businesses do not know, but it's gaining traction. It's becoming popular. Project management, knowing how to start a business and meet all the timelines, stay within your budget, and achieve customer satisfaction. It takes one single important discipline called project management. So we need to also read about project management to help us deliver product on time and within our budget and according to the specification or customer satisfaction or to customer satisfaction. So let's also read about project management, okay? And the process I gave you is basically mimicking project management processes. You've got try to understand your business. It's a continuous process. Try to understand it and plan it and perform it. Gauge and act as you are going. You are monitoring and controlling and close and complete. And that's a project management process. So let's try to introduce project management into our business. So that's one formula. Let's go to another one. The other one is YAA formula. YAA formula. And this one was actually taken from the serpent. Wiser. W means wiser. So we need to be wiser. And you can only be wiser if you learn more. So there's something I call KWU, knowledge, wisdom, understanding. By knowing more all the time and doing more of what you know, that's wisdom. Doing more of what you know. Many of us, we know, but we don't do. So if you know and you do not do, you are not wise. So wisdom is an ability to apply knowledge or ability to apply what you know. That's wisdom. So wisdom is where there's action. That's how come the Bible says, with wisdom, God, with wisdom, God actually founded the earth, and with understanding, He stretched out the heavens. So there's action with wisdom all the time. So if you say you are wise, you need to show it. You need to do. Wisdom is action. It's a verb. It's action. Okay? It's action. So you need to be wise. So wiser, learning everything you need to learn, knowing everything about your business, being wise, doing them, applying them, using them to improve. That is wisdom. That is wisdom. And you also need to be agile. Agile is coming in again. That means it's very, very important. So you need to be agile, have that speed. You know, speed is actually pervading all the formulae, you know. So speed is very, very important to make a huge difference because people haven't got time now. So you need to have that speed of delivery. It's very, very important. And to have that speed of delivery, you need to have everything properly organized at your end. There should be planning going on all the time. And there's a trick from the serpent or from wicked people. You know, this might sound a little bit weird and unorthodox. I'm telling you, if you learn the thinking strategy of the wicked, you'll be successful. Let me say this again. If you can learn the thinking strategy of the wicked, you'll be successful. Because the wicked people, their thinking strategy is top notch. It's premium. You know, how do they think? And this is biblical. The wicked people, they make their plans the day before. And the good people, we make our plans that same day, the very day that we need to implement them. But the wicked people, they make their plans the day before. And they implement their plans early. When they implement their plans, nobody sees it.
Yes.
Early. So before you wake up, plan already implemented, executed. Executed. You know, so they are early birds. They are night owls and early birds. You know, if you can also learn this thinking strategy, you will be successful. You know, every day you close your day, go through what actually happened, learn lessons, plan for the next day. Okay? The next day you wake up early, think over your plans. Go through them again, and you will get more ideas. I believe there's something that comes in the wee hours of the day. There's some power that is released. I'm doing the wee hours of the day. I'm done. That's my belief, you know, where there's calmness, you know, and this is something you can learn from the greatest teacher. He was an early bird, waking up early. Disciples will be looking for him every time. He's gone to his solitary place, thinking, praying, meditating. You know, so these are some of the things we can learn. You know, so we need to be early birds. Wake up early, think over our plans, think through our plans, you know, and develop our plans for the day, so we know exactly what we have to do for the day. You know, so we need that formula as well. The WAA formula: be wiser, be agile, be ambitious. Be ambitious. Also, learning from the serpent or the serpent, the devil. The devil is very ambitious. You know, the devil wants to take over the world, but it's not possible. You know, he knows there's some omnipotence and some omniscience, so he knows it's not possible. But he is very ambitious. So you need to be ambitious. You know, think big. You need to think big. I always say this: think big. You know, some people say, you know, I don't want to be bothered. You know, if I get this small, yes, I'm okay. If I can get this small thing, I'm okay with it. If I can get my small car, have my small boys' quarters, I'm okay. It's a disease. It's a disease. You know, you need to think big. So your business, think big. Even though you haven't got money, but think big. What you think about is what you see, is what happens for you. You know, so think big, but take the small steps. Let me say this again. Think big, but take the small steps towards your big dream. If you think big, doesn't mean you need to start taking big steps. Take small steps. You know, if you want to water a tree or a plant, where do you water it? Is it not from the root?
Yeah.
Or on top? No, you don't do that. You have to go to the root. I think 2 days ago, I was trying to understand how trees grow and all that, and where they will need the important things to make them grow. And I realized it goes to the root. Even oxygen has to go to the root, to the soil. You know, water, it goes to the root. You know, so before you can have that thing giant, it has to go to the root. That is telling you, whatever you have to do, you need to move step by step. Take the small steps. And as you take the small steps, you get to wherever you want to get to. All right. So let's be ambitious, but take the small steps towards it, and it will happen. The next formula is the QPSC formula. Very, very important. So write this one down. This is very, very important. This formula is very, very important. It makes you a pillar in your industry. The QPSC formula. Q for quality, P for price, S for speed, C for customer satisfaction. P for quality, P for price, S for speed, C for customer satisfaction. So you reckon that all the things I'm proving, all the formulae, one thing is sweeping through, which is basically speed, agility. So it means it's very, very important. So you need to have a quality product. Okay? If your product is of sound quality, you have a business. So I say this, if the quality is good, you can make all the noise. But if the quality is not good, you can do all the marketing, all the promotion, and dupe people and get people to buy your product. But they will be wise and they won't patronize your product again. But if the quality is good and you make all the noise, they come and test it, and they know it's of sound quality. You don't need to even make noise again. They will make the noise for you. So quality is very, very important. So use your mind, think through the product, and improve it all the time. Understand exactly what customers want, what makes them tick. So I told you, understanding process is a continuous process. You don't stop doing that. So you need to keep reading about your business, reading about your industry, and know exactly things you can do to be unique, to stand out, to go ahead of the curve, and to come out with a sound quality. That's something you do all the time. So your quality is very, very important. Your price. There's a quote for me that says, price is an attraction, but remember the repulsion of quality. So when the price, I don't know about you, when we're young, we went to the same primary school, so when we're young, and we came from humble beginnings, so, sometimes you just want to go and buy your boots and all that, for school. And you go somewhere called Railway Line or whatever, the shoes, and you hear, calling out the price. 2 cedis, 2 cedis. Miensa 2 cedis. You can have 3 for 2 cedis. You hear that it's too cheap,
yes.
So you get close. You get, so price will attract.
But the quality.
But so you get close and you take it, if it's not quality, it will make you go away. So as you're having a good price, make sure you also have good quality, because the price will attract, but the quality might repel. If the quality is bad, it will repel. It will make the people go away, So quality should match your price,
yes.
So not cheap product, but try to come up with affordable product.
Yeah.
For customers, if the difference in price is even £1, we are happy. The trick used in the UK, if the thing is £10, they don't go £10, they go
$9.99. Yes.
You get it? Then the mind is saying, "Oh, this is not £10 yet," but that's £10.
Yes.
That's £10. Just to make it's less than £10. You understand?
Yes.
So if the difference is even 1 cedi or £1,
before you go ahead, it looks like we've got just 3 minutes today. Oh my word. When you are learning so much, the time moves so quickly for you. But before you go ahead and before we end all this, I would just say to all those listening and watching us, if you've got any questions and any comments, please drop them so that we can quickly go through. We might add just 5 more minutes to this chat because it looks like starting a little business I mean, starting your business with little money is a very, very broad topic, and we can go on and on and on and on. So please, if you've got any questions to ask us, quickly just drop them, and then our guests will just touch them quickly for all of us. So let me read just a few quick comments here. So we've got one from Beatrice, and she's wishing me a happy birthday. Thank you, sis. Then she says, powerful chat. She also say wisdom in action. And she says, wow. That is WAA, one of those words you've given to us today, isn't it? And just to drop this in quickly, so if you're in Ghana, we've got the Buffrot mix, the Puff Puff mix we're selling in Ghana. We are actually looking for testers. So we're looking for just a handful of testers. If you want to be someone who wants to give us a product review and who want to do the test in Ghana to testify that these products are the best, please leave us a message on Diamond Lady Show. Let us hear from you. If you want to test some of our products in Ghana, please leave us a message and we'll get back to you and we'll tell you who to contact for the products to test them. And if you want to be selling in bulk as well, just leave us a message on Diamond Lady TV. We'll get the information to the producers and then we will get back to you as well. So we'll let our guests finish off. We've got just about 5 minutes. We're finishing at 8:35. 5 more minutes. If you've got any questions, please drop us the questions and I'll let the guests continue and finish it off now.
All right, and that's fine. Yes. So we've got some 5 minutes to the disease of attitude. We shun them and stay clear of them.
Yes.
Okay. So let me talk about that and I'll motivate a little bit, then we'll close. The first one is fear. Fear. So do not entertain fear. If you are starting a business, just be bold. We talked about daring, talked about boldness. So you need to be bold. Okay. So do not entertain fear. One of the fears is fear of failure. You are scared to fail. And no failure is your friend, It's part of the journey. It hasn't come to drop you. It's come to basically strengthen you. So let's embrace fear and fail forward. Okay, so failure is your friend, is a price to pay for progress. So do not be scared of failure. Just keep going. The next one is ignorance. Ignorance, ignorance, they say, is bliss. But ignorance for me is poverty. Ignorance is poverty. It's tragedy. So we need to know more. That's how come one of the principles that you need to be curious. So you need to know more. Okay, let's not be ignorant. And the other one is procrastination. We procrastinate a lot. You don't have to procrastinate if you want to achieve a big business, a successful business. Procrastination should be something that you basically shun. The other one is disbelief, opposite of faith. Believe in the idea, believe in yourself, believe in your plans, know you can pull it off. The other one is self-doubt. Self-doubt. Do not doubt. Do not be like walking to Jesus, doubting. When you doubt, you sink.
Yes.
So now know it will work and move towards your dream, move towards your Jesus. Do not doubt and you get there. The other one is in discipline. In discipline, we need to show strong discipline. Even when it's difficult, we have to do it. Doing something when you have to do it, whether it's difficult or not, is called discipline. So whatever is important, do it, and they will form habits. If you do them repeatedly, they will form good habits. Okay. I think there's something you haven't got time. There's something called rhythm. When you repeat habits, when you repeat things for a very long time, they form habits. When you repeat habits, they form rhythm. When it gets to rhythm, it's really you've got into a state that you might not even be able to come back again. So when we repeat, unless they form rhythm. Okay, all right. And the other one is negative thinking. I said negative thinking breeds negative results. Yeah. So let's shun away from negative thinking and The last one is indecision. We need to decide. Some people, have some flying ideas, amazing ideas, but they are indecisive. They want to do this. They want to start it today, start tomorrow. They are indecisive. It's a disease. There's something called analysis paralysis. Sometimes you overthink, and you get confused. So we need to decide, be definite, and go. So I always say this: whenever the idea is hot, whenever the emotions are high, don't wait, but go. When you feel all bold, when you feel all pumped up, all fired up, do not wait, but go. Do not wait, but go. Before the passion grows cold. Before the strong feelings languish. Remember strong feelings? So when you have the strong feelings, you need to move before it languishes. It languishes. You need to move before it languishes. So if you feel that strong desire in your heart, take your time, plan it, and move. Decide and move. And you can achieve it, because you are human. Definition of human is any living member of the family Hominidae characterized by superior intelligence. So once you remain human, there's something within you that makes you superiorly intelligent. It might not show, all right, but it's in you. When you move, it will start to show. So know there's something within you which is powerful. So you are superiorly intelligent. So you can pull this one off. So let's believe in ourselves and know we have the mind as our strength. And if you can use the mind and think through whatever we want to do, it will surely happen. Let's do all the principles and remain faithful to our business, and believe in people as well, and do all the things that we actually talked about. If you practice them, I know it will definitely help you.
Oh, that's so nice. I like this last point where you said, whenever the ideas are high, do not wait for them to grow cold. Just hit on it, just hit on your ideas. I hope all the listeners have just picked a whole lot out of this part 2 of our starting business with small money. Our guest has been brilliant, and I'm sure if he's got the chance, he's definitely going to come back with more and more. We are definitely going to have Godwin do Afro back at some point, and just to still continue with this topic. And we've got so many topics lined up that we are bringing him back to talk to us about. You will be so intrigued. Please, this is the place you have to be all the time on Diamond Lady Show. Just before we go, I will hit once again on those supporting us today. So we've got Hetty's Mother Care, everything about mother care in Ghana. Hey, contact them. They've got things from US, from all over the world, whatever you're looking for to do with mother care. Just contact them. They are based, or their shop is at East Legon in Accra near the American House. Then we've got St. Maya Dry Linen Limited. They are one of the best, or the leading name in taping, jointing, and drywalling solutions. Now we've got Family Affair Ghana. They are into personal shopping, into food, everything that you would want from England to be shipped down to you. Just get in touch with them. They are on Facebook and Instagram as well. Just give them the list of what you want to buy, and they will just find it for you. They still sell some clothing and accessories as well. We also have Mama Z European shop, where they sell a lot of keto products and groceries as well. Their contact details has been running on the banner as well. Then we've got Sister Eat Fit, lose everything about healthy lifestyle and fitness. If you're looking for that, join the group on Facebook. Then we also have our guest who was here with us. If you want to follow him, if you've got any personal questions you want to ask him, you can find him on Facebook under Godwin Eduafo. And if you'd like to follow him on Instagram, find him on Instagram as God Afo. You'll find him there. When you get on Instagram, don't forget you've got to follow Diamond Lady TV or Diamond Lady Show as well. I can go on and on and on, but I just want to say thank you so much for coming today. Let's see if there's any questions. No, but there's this last one from Saint Maya, which he says, this is a very educative program and we need more from your resource person. Oh, you see, there are people already saying they need more from you. I'm sure people will be contacting you behind closed door, and definitely we are going to come up with our next topic because we've got a whole list of topics. But we will be talking to a doctor on the program soon. We've got to be talking about cancer. So we'll be talking to a doctor soon in February about cancer. Then we've got a very big farmer in Ghana who will be talking to us about farming and how people are acquiring lands in Ghana and then doing all the farming. We will be talking to a lady who is also a pastor, and there's so much to talk about. We've got a list that is going on and on and on. And hey, you've got to be listening to Diamond Lady Show because there is a whole lot to bring to you. Just before I close this, finally, I am also going to be interviewed tomorrow on someone else's show, and that is called Minister D. So he is based in Germany. I have left the poster somewhere on my Facebook. You've got to listen to me tomorrow. I don't know what I'll be talking about, but hey, you've got to listen to me tomorrow. Your last words, please, God Afo, before we go.
All right, great stuff. Last words. This is what I've got. We need to just pray hard. We need to think hard. We need to work hard. We need to believe hard, and we need to be hard. And whatever we are looking for will come to us.
That is a nice one. That is the last words. Very nice last words from you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm going to try and enjoy the rest of my evening. Thank you all for coming, and thank you all for listening. It says, from Saint Maya, he says, God is very knowledgeable in project management. Yes, I think Saint Maya has that point as well. He's done a lot in project management, and he definitely can relate to all the things you are saying. And he says the way he explains the concepts attests that we need more from him. Oh God, we've got other people on here also saying they need more from you. Then Beatrice, our sister Beatrice says, God richly bless you, Mr. Afo. Thank you all those who were able to join us today, and hopefully you are going to know about who our next guest will be either on Saturday or Sunday. Just watch out within the week. It might be God who might be coming next time. You never know. Just keep an eye out. Thank you all. Have a good evening. Enjoy your evening. Bye. If you are on YouTube, thank you for watching us today. We really enjoyed this session with God Afo. So we will be posting the whole video on YouTube soon. See you again soon. Bye, YouTubers. Oh my God.